I want to bring us back to darts again. So this is weaponizing the past. This is also a place where you can hear people saying use. And what we want to try to do is avoid using use because they can sound accusational. In some cases, that might be the entire intent. Instead, what we want to try to do is say, here is what I'm seeing, here is what I'm feeling, here is what I'm hearing. If we're able to come from that place, I can say, I see a lot of big gestures coming from you right now, and I wonder if you're okay. Or I might say, I hear a raised voice right now, instead of you're yelling at me. That accusation will usually devolve that communication. So we want to try to say what we're experiencing. And then I'm feeling something. We want to try not to make that a manipulative thing. I feel scared of you because you're scary. But instead to say something like, I feel like it's really challenging to hear you when you're yelling. Can you come down here and match me with my voice? Another thing to look out for are absolutes. So hearing things like always, never, nobody, everybody. When we get into that place, there's a good possibility the person who's using those absolutes is activated. There might be dysregulation happening at that time. So to very gently point out, hey, I think we're using absolutes right now. Can we just take a second to take a breath? And then maybe everybody takes a breath together and we ask for that redo again. Can you say that differently? How could you say this differently so that I can hear you? And to kind of right size what's actually happening right now. When we get into those absolutes, it's too big to solve. It's too big for me to be okay. And that's where we're trying to help that person come back to feeling okay. We're also looking for profanity, but not like you might think. In some cases, a hard consonant, which is what most of our cuss words are comprised of, can feel actually releasing. And if we're cussing about something, maybe we can let those things slide if it means that your kiddo's actually being heard. However, if we're hearing profanity to belittle, that's where we want to cut that off. So it's up to you to decide for yourself in the rules of engagement just what exactly is going to be okay versus what's not. Every once in a while, we want to try to hear the person more than try to correct how they're speaking. And it is important to reiterate to your kids from time to time that if all you're doing is cussing, what are you really saying? I know that you're more intelligent than this. So how could you say this again if you could do it over? Again, employing that redo.